let's do that. Just doesn't work out as well. But we'll do it later. We'll swap over once we can put like 10 points into it at once or something, you know. Grab it. Yeah, D2 Summoner is very plain. Thanks, Lucid. Yeah, we're just gonna need to have like 5 teeth and make it spread teeth everywhere over there. Something like that. Mana per kill will help a lot as well, so we would probably want to look for that. See how it goes. Dun. 45 times on Summoner is good way later when it gets revived. Yeah, I mean, revives will make it a little better. And just Corpse Explosion, once again, being higher. But when you have 3 little skellies running around the cold plains and there's 5,000 Fallens being resurrected, you don't get very far. Unfortunately. Teeth are gonna be better. If Teeth's shotgunned or pierced, either one. Oh my god, piercing Teeth would be so good. Your Teeth pierce? What mod hack do you have? I know Trapson was going really well. It was a very sad death. I was not expecting it. I was a little too relaxed in there, and I figured I would, you know, just kind of knock him back and get myself some room, and then I was dead, and it was like, wait, what? Happened very quickly. I think the Assassin is definitely a viable one to crush everything, though. I mean, I had my fade on and everything, so it was mega damage coming in. Max res, max CR. He's got crushed. Excuse me. Come on, Flavi, you and me, girl. We got this. Hey Frosty, how you doing? You found my celebrity lookalike? Who is it? Well, yeah, it could be fun to just spawn some like hell characters like a Lightning Fury's on. Just let her go to town on some dudes. Plus the teeth. Nev from Catfish. I don't know if I know Catfish. If I guess. Unfortunately.
Good day.
There's what we wanted last time. I mean, it's only 2-2, but still. Jake Gyllenhaal? I'll take it. 1 to teeth, 1 to teeth. Come on. Nev from Catfish. I look nothing like him. That's not even close. Not even close. To amp damage. Wow, I'm right. Where's the teeth at? 2 to teeth for a lot of money because it's got that mana steal on it. Thanks, Yax. That would have been nice. I'll take 2 to teeth, just plain. It does sound like me, Pizzaroni. 2 to teeth. Does anyone call me Llama IRL? I mean, I guess people who watch the stream might, but generally not. It's pretty rare. Oh, there's a 2 to teeth. Okay. Kylie calls me Lum when she's mad at me. That sounds right.
All who oppose me.
Nice. I wanted this. Is Kylie the one who can sing? She doesn't really do much singing. Nice. Get that energy, baby. This is like one of the best early uniques. It's just so nice. 10 energy, 10 vita. Come on, mana per kill. That's like my most desired thing right now. I guess I could technically get it on like something from Charcy, but is that only gonna be on like weapons maybe? Rare wand. might have it. I don't have ID scroll still. Throwing knives, sure. Are there so many enemies? It's 45 times density. Means take the density you see, multiply it by 45. That's how much density we'll have. Alright, look for a scroll of ID so I can wear this sash. I don't see one yet. Yes, more teeth is faster for sure. Why not increase the stash size? There's one. I might have done that before. Yo, Extreme Cookie! Thank you. This what? This, huh? It's me.
Hey, Mr. Llama.
Hey.
First time catching a stream live. I found you on YouTube in November and became an instant fan. Thanks for all the content and laughs for one of my favorite games ever. Here's to much more enjoyment in the future.
Appreciate that a lot. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Cookie. Hey, Raggets, how you doing? Why not use an item filter? We don't need no stinking item filters. This is Sparta. Whew. Barb on 45x? Oh my lord. We need more teeth. Honestly, just mana per kill at this point. That's everything we are about right now. Warcry Barb, but the problem is you don't get Warcries till level 30, so have fun. We could go Poison Nova. That could actually be kind of fun on this mod. To get more experience with all the extra enemies? Yeah. Ooh, biggins. Wow, easy PK. Gosh darn it.
When you go to Vegas, if you split tens, I guarantee you will make at least 8 septillion 888 sextillion 888 quintillion 888 quadrillion 888 trillion 888 billion 888 million 888,888 dollars.
So, I mean, I've always considered against a dealer 5 or 6 to split tens. Is it a good idea? No. But it always seems really fun, you know? Just go all out on it. But it does seem really fun, especially because everyone would be at the table would be like, are you sure? Split those tens, dealer! Yeah, but then you'll mess it up and everyone else at the table will get pissed when they were supposed to get your card to bust and they didn't, and you know. It's always a fun time. Well, first let's just go ID some of these things here that we've got. All right, so let's sell that and that. Let's get this. Let's max this. Attack rating, cold res, mana per kill. Come on, come on. 1 mana per kill, but nothing else on it. Hold it temporarily. 1 mana per kill. Gosh, dang it. No mana per kill in any of that? It's very disappointing. Nice, Raggets. Ooh, finally, head. Teeth? No, alright. Ow. I guess put that on the Z. Was there a yellow head earlier? There's a rare ring there. Let's see if there's a rare ring right out here. No. Okay. Index. So can you stream BlizzCon? It looks like some of it might be restreamable. So there's a possibility. Near the stones. Ah, it's okay. We got our Pelta. Looks like they're gonna release more info on it later. On like what's streamable and what's not. So we'll probably be able to hang out and do some streaming. There was a yellow ring I ran by. Dang it. Dora.
You missed a potion back there.
Did I? Oh, dang. Alright, I'll go back for it. Thank you.
A gift for you.
There's the head. There are gonna be a lot of things we're just gonna miss. 2 to teeth. Alright, well. Cool. Uh-oh. No! Whew. Guess that wasn't scary. Another ring. Come on, baby. So much ranged. It's awful. Whew, Kappa. Alright, let's get our Arctics on. Get a little res going, I guess. It's true, we have a bone armor skill. When do I start putting into corpse explosion? Probably later. I mean, right now I just want to keep getting them teeth up. The thing about corpse explosion is it takes tons of mana. So much mana. So you only get a couple of them off, and so it's really kind of annoying really early on. It doesn't do a lot. Then later it's amazing, but yeah, bosses are multiplied. Zealot? Oh god. Yeah, also being able to kill one enemy first is always important. And so, another ring. We're gonna get a mana per kill ring somewhere here, alright? It eventually has to drop for us. Eventually. We have 17 teeth. It's amazing. Aye. What up, Warren? 3 years. Welcome back. How you doing? Mwah! And Sir Carrot Cake and Chukabura from before. Yeah, tier rune. Whatever. One mana per kill, 2 mana per kill. I will take anything. There's another rare ring. Alright, it's got to be on one of these. There we go. Mana per kill with FCR. Nice. Poison res. Another FCR ring. Mana per kill and FCR. Cool. I guess grab those for gold if I really need it. I don't know how much I need gold. Cool. Now we're getting 2 mana per kill. Now we should be good. Thanks, Camiro. Finally. Oh, it's so much nicer. This is what we are here for, right here. Only 24 minutes in. Perfect timing. Scepter. Nice. Another preserved head, though it's pretty tough to assume there's a better than what we have found here, but potentially. Guess we'll toss that. Grab the head. 2 to teeth, 1 to amp damage. 2 to weaken. I mean, really, doesn't matter. It's like the same thing. So many heads. And nest. Truth. Run, my precious. Another one. Hey bot, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful to look at. Absolutely gorgeous. Can you combine this with mods like PD2? It'll be a little glitchy, but it's technically possible. Unique ring! Nagel! 16%. No Countess? Eh. We'll just find the runes later. Whoa. Ooh, sash. Let's go. Yes, snorkel. Lovely Nemo. 2 to clay golem, corpse explosion, skelly mastery, garbage, 2 to strength, 10 FCR, 9 AR. I'll trash that. Definitely get this. Get our mana regen going. Poison. It's also garbage. Okay. Oops. Uh-huh. Cool. It is nice, but not for us. More teeth. Iche. Well, every character has a maximum amount that they can carry on them. Jesus. Depending whatever level you are. So, I just don't want to hit those levels, you know. That's all. Okay. Little spicy. Just a wee bit. Whew. Stupid archers. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Yeah, I did. I tweeted it. People getting weird, man. Like someone had $24 million to waste. There are people going hungry. And some rapper decided to shove a $24 million ruby into his forehead. We got some weird stuff in the world, man. He was loving it. Yeah, put a price on his head, right? Somebody kills him, takes his head off, and delivers it. That's worth $24 million. Literal price on his head. We're just constantly finding new and new ways to show off wealth. It's truly amazing. All the other ways have gotten boring, apparently. Embedded gemstones is the newest way. Yeah, maybe a little plus to life, that's true. Probably, Chip. Ooh, Blood Fist. Nice. Always such a nice boost to life.
I am overburdened.
So yeah, I got nothing on it, honestly. Every day we stray further from God. That's all I can think about. Well, he put a ruby, so he's plus to life. Unless it's a red diamond of some sort. Some people just want to get extra life there, you know? It was a pink diamond? Oh, okay. Okay. The well was empty.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Kill them. Phew. We didn't need to S and Q. We're fine. Maybe I want a clay golem. Just for some, like, safety sake. Could be not bad. Just get a target. Yeah, this character is definitely struggling more than the assassin. As expected, though. Assassin crushes. She died dumbly in the maggot lair. Very poor death. Hate to see it. Running out of TP. Just shy of the mark, too. It was like 3 teleports away from where we needed to be. If that. I'm actually very sad at how little Teeth is doing damage-wise, considering we have 20 skill points in it. I was really hoping for more damage.
The slow torture of caged.
Oh my god, he just gets murdered instantly. Look at that homie. Dude is strong. Iron golems, that'd be fun. Tons of uniques to make them out. Bartmans, thank you. Hope you're doing well. So today I had a first while playing chess. I had a 19 blunders game. It was fascinating. I didn't even know that you could get 19 blunders in a single game. Absolutely was amazing. And I saved the game and got myself into a draw. After 19 blunders, I pulled out a draw. I said teen, Surreal. Teen. My opponent did a very poor job. I was embarrassed to have lost to him or drawn him. The fact that I was at a knight and 4 pawns against 2 rooks, a queen, and a knight, and some pawns. And we drew, and it's not like he stalemated me accidentally. It was literally, I was able to trade all of the pieces. Somehow. I could have won his queen earlier. When? I am 1500. This is the most embarrassing part about it. How do I lose to someone who cannot convert that position? It embarrasses me. Like, this is the quality of opponents. How do you do 19 blunders at 1500? I don't know. Most of my games are not that bad. I often have many games, like the game right prior to that, I had 0 blunders, 0 mistakes, you know? I had like 97% accuracy. It was a 5-minute. Like, a majority of my games are 2 blunders or less. And then we have the magical 19. But like I said, I was just really embarrassed, not at my own play, but at the fact that I had a 19 blunder game and the guy couldn't convert it, and I was like, this is what my competition is. I am as good as this guy right here. We share the same rating. And that just made me really sad. So I stopped playing after that. Yeah, we can go through it, because it is fascinating to walk through. I guess so, Luca. Let's grab the Hisaris. Yeah, sometimes you're like really proud of a win. I've had that happen so many times. No! Uh-oh. I've had that happen so many times where I'm really proud of a win and I'm gonna like send it to, oh God, to like Lizzie and Anna and all of that. And then I bring up the analysis and it's like, you had 3 missed wins and your opponent missed taking your queen for free. And I'm always like, maybe I won't send that one. There's very few games that end up being high enough quality to send, unfortunately. At least you won it. I mean, it's nice for me, but I can't send that to them because they'll be like, you know, I'll just get chewed out by Lizzie if I send that to her. There's not a chance. I'll get an earful from her. Yeah, Botez would be proud of it. Did I at least gambit my queen? How did I lose my queen in that game? It must have been... No, I think I just traded queens straight up. We can, like I said, let's take a look. Probably one of the 19 blunders. Probably true. Oh no, don't die, don't die, don't die. Alright, I gotta get out, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's do a quick look at it, because it truly is a fascinating game. I was embarrassed continuing to play along the entire game. Wow, that is a lot of moves. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah, I missed a tactic there. To be honest, though, that's not a tactic I would see easily. So I wasn't, like, super disappointed missing that tactic. It's a tough one. All right. Here we go. Let me just skinny this bad boy up. All right. This is the most embarrassing game I think ever. So I tried some whatever stuff, and this right here is already good for me, right? I'm winning. He's moving his queen around. I'm in a great position. Cool. Now, I have a tactic right here that's actually this. Which you're like, why would that be a tactic, Mr. Llama? That's silly. But then on this check, he has nowhere to move his king, so he's forced to move his queen. Right. Kind of a crazy tactic, not one that I'd probably see super well. Whatever. So anyways, I just move out of the way, and then I just give away my bishop. I'm like, ooh, baby, I can do this, and I'm protecting it. And he takes it, and I'm like, oh, wait, that doesn't work. So I just trade my queen off, and now I'm just down a bishop. Then I decide I'm just going to lose my other bishop. Once again, the blunders just keep rolling. So I figure I'll take it, the pawns, whatever. It was truly fantastic. So now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give him this line on my rook. So I give up my rook. We are just doing great. Everything's going well. But I win a pawn. So I'm very happy about that. I mean, he wins a pawn back. Then I'm like, you know what? Why not just sacrifice another pawn? Because at this point, who cares? So at this point, I don't understand why he just refuses to trade off my only piece. He can literally just promote. I have to take the queen, get away from it. He doesn't want to do it. He really does not. He also has mate right here by just taking this pawn. I can't go here. I can't go to any of these squares. And obviously that's just a full-on mate. So he's got mate. He still has mate because I still can't go here. I can't take this. But he just refuses. And he still doesn't want to do it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take the free piece. He was so scared about trading that pawn off. He wanted this queen so badly. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to come here. So I move away. And then he decides to give me his queen. So I'm like, all right, sure. You know, I'll trade my knight for a queen and a knight. Still, obviously, he has two rooks. He can do whatever he wants. At this point, I have pretty much one winning move, which is, all right, this boy can run. So I just have to make my own pawn run. And he decides that he wants to push. And I'm like, okay, I have to, like, you know, I mean, I'd love to go here so then I could take, and he can't move his king into the square and I can get a queen, but I don't have enough time for this. Obviously, he also, at any point, can just move his rook behind, whatever. But he decides he wants to make a queen. So I make a queen as well. And this is a draw with perfect maneuvering, but I don't have perfect maneuvering. So, you know, I eventually lose him. So I'm like, I'll just kind of trade some pieces off, whatever. And now he's got 7 seconds left. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get the flag. And I'm so mad that I made this move instead of this move. Because if I made this move, then he can't come over here. And maybe I actually win this game. But he gets my pawn. So now I just go and I trade off and, you know, he runs out of time. And it was just the saddest thing I have ever seen in my life. It was the saddest game I have ever seen. And I had 19 blunders in it. And people are always like, this was not the sub battle. People are always like, Mr. Llama, why don't you just resign? The game's over. And I'm like, well, you would be amazed how terrible the people are in my bracket still. And apparently I'm just as terrible because I'm rated the same as these guys. And that's just embarrassing. Just absolutely embarrassing. So, yeah. Welcome to the life of sub 2000, where anything can happen. The question is, do you resign? The answer is always no. Always no. I have an even greater game from a while ago. Hold on, let me see if I can... Oh, jeez. Search for chess. Not that one. Not that one. Is it here? No. Hold on. No. Hold on. There is a fantastic. Did I send it to Elizabeth? One more. I typed search chess in my chats with Elizabeth, and it's taken some time. Come on. There was just the most fantastic game ever. I really want to show you guys. Then we'll get right back to D2. Oh my god, how much have I talked to Elizabeth? No webinars. Good lord. It's not the game against Grandmaster and a Musicuk where we won. No. I have sent her a lot of chess games. I swear she's called me a bull in a china shop like 20 times in my scrolling. Hey Ghostly, how you doing? Okay. Good lord. No! It's not in here? Oh my god. That's sad. It is the greatest game ever. Wait, is this it? Yes! This is it! We did it! We found the game. So, once again, this goes back to playing here. So they play the French and whatever stuff happens, I just give up everything because I'm bad at this game. This is back when I was 1143, by the way. So, you know, this was 300, 400 points ago. I don't need to show that one, S&T. So now we're just trying to get crazy over here, you know. So at this point, we have a rook against a bishop, a rook, a knight, and 5 pawns. And I have a rook and a pawn. And once again, people would say, now, Mr. Lema, why don't you just resign? And to that I say, what if resigning eth? If not but a mate on the back ring. And it's just so wonderful. Because there's just no reason to win these games whatsoever. Now, once again, that was at, 1100. Maybe a little harder to pull off. But then again, you guys just watched the game that I played at 1400. I'm pretty sure S&T could have closed that one out on me. Exclamation mark randomizer to get this mod. I mean, at that point I figured, I've got one shot. And that shot is to do a back rank rook mate. That's the only chance I had in that game. Was to just mate him along the back, sneak my king up there when he's not looking, and give him the old mate-a-rooski. So, jeez, this character is just not gonna go well. Man, I do no damage. Alright. Let's do the den and get another skill point. Just ask him. It might be, I mean, the thing is I can't respec though, because I need to respec into fishy. Unless we want to respec in like nightmare or something, right? Yeah, this density is a little crazy. Bring out your dead. But once again, every time I win those games, I never feel good about myself. I mean, I feel great in the moment and like, haha, I did it. But then I'm like, this is who I play. We share the same rating. I win and lose as many games as these people. And you just always have to feel sad about that. Sorry, S&T. I try more against you. Hey, I took a game off Jesse today. I took a game off Musicchuck the other day. Now I know how Artosis feels. It is exactly how Artosis feels. That is exactly it. Artosis has to sit there and reconcile that he is the same rating as these players that are so bad, and it just hurts. Is 2,000 still the goal? I'd love to get there. Is it possible? I mean, I still don't know, you know, but... I did beat Anna Musicchuck. I swindled her. I got a sneaky cross-screen Maiden 1 that she wasn't aware of real fast. She had her eyes focused on her queen and kind of her attack. Google says 1400 is the average rating. 1400 puts me in the top 10% on chess.com, so I don't think that's true. I guess 1500 technically does. Oh yeah, it's my first GM win. She didn't mouse slip. I think she slipped in, she had a brain slip. That's all. Just a quick, like, she was looking, and as she was making the move, she went, oh no, sort of thing, you know. Is it something that I will, like, yeah, you know, I crushed her in the... No, I got a sneaky mate as she moved slightly, you know, faster than her brain had to correct for the move. But whatever the reasoning, I will take it. How am I missing 3 monsters? A win is a win, exactly. Wow, I'm right.
Is that it?
1400 is the average for tournament players. All right, we can play tournaments. Nice. I like the sound of that. Okay, so let's pop a point into Corpse Explosion. Hey, I take any of those wins. And I played a good game up until then. I had 0 blunders. I had 1 mistake, 0 blunders, 0 inaccuracies, or maybe 1 inaccuracy, whatever. Why don't I do tournaments? COVID? I just started playing, you know, 9 months ago. Nice, I'll take it, Shallow. That's also awesome. $20.56 would be a dream. Learning openings is hard. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of openings, and there's a lot of tricky openings as well, and so there's a lot to just learn with all of it. And sometimes it's like, geez, like, you have to know so much theory in certain openings. Otherwise, you just get caught in these awful situations. But yeah, I mean, like you can see in some of the games I played, especially if you're, I mean, even probably at my level, 14, 1500, you can be garbage at openings. Did you see how many things I gave away for free in those games I showed you? I mean, obviously those were my bad games where I was blundering, but you can be absolute garbage. And yet, if you have decent tactical awareness and good end games, you can absolutely crush people at this level. You'll convert so many wins. Even I'm like, I blunder so many end games as well. It's hard. Hey Kyo, how you doing? Which is why we study tactics first, right? I wish that I studied tactics more. Whenever I just get in the chess mood, though, I never get in the chess tactics mood. I'm always like, I want to play. But I know it does not help near as much. Because then you play games like you saw today where I missed a very easy tactic. To be fair, it was my first game of the day. But also true, Shallow. What is learning tactics in chess? Just doing puzzles that show you how you can take advantage of mistakes, basically. Or win material, win the game, find the mating pattern, whatever. So that way in the future, when you see a position, your mind automatically will go, oh, I know that I can mate them here, or I know that I can, you know, win their queen, or whatever it is.
I need mana.
Well, he is wrong, Euler, because you know how many times I keep falling for the same opening traps? Ever play Go? No, I watched when Alpha Go came out and they had that whole thing. That was really cool, but I never actually played. Looked fun enough though. Yep, looking for hanging pieces or better trades or mates. That's tactics. So like literally in the game today, the person moved their rook to threaten my queen, but I had a back rank mate. And it's one of the early, like, probably like an 800 rated puzzle or something. So it's a very low rated tactic to see. And I had actually been looking at that back rank prior, but it didn't work because the bishop covered the square. So I ruled it out in my mind that it was a viable tactic because the bishop and rook were both covering that square. So if I threw my queen down there, they would take, I would take, they would take, and I would just be lost. So the problem was, in my mind, I said, this tactic doesn't work. And I didn't reevaluate the position after they moved their piece there to say, now this tactic does work. And that's where I really threw myself off and got caught. But, you know, it's just one of those, the more you do those tactics, the more even I saw that. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's a very obvious tactic. And I simply know the reasoning. Like I said, the reason I missed it is because I saw it first and wrote it off before reevaluating the position. Because it didn't work when I first looked at it. So that was, you know, one of the like disappointing, you know, things for sure. Hate making those kind of moves, you know. But that's the stuff that, you know, I need to clean up, right? Like, if I really want to get better, whenever an opponent hands me that, I need to pounce all over it, right? And that's the crazy stuff as well, is a lot of people will watch, you know, Neraditsky and Hikaru and Levy and whatever, all these players, and they'll see them doing these crazy tactics, you know. Their tactics are insane. They're like, all right, well, I can sack my knight here and then, you know, throw my bishop over here, and then I'll get this pin when he takes, and now I'm ahead, and blah, blah, blah. And they do all this, like, crazy stuff, and it's like, wow, how'd you see it? And then for us, you know, and so they think tactics are these really difficult things. Yeah, and they get these, I mean, it's amazing to watch. It truly is beautiful, because their minds are, you know, thinking all these moves ahead and just do work wonders. And sometimes we solve those as well, and it's really cool, right? We'll do like a crazy, you know, puzzle. I do like 2,000 rated puzzles and stuff, and I'll solve these really complex ones, and it's awesome. It's a great feeling. And then I get in a game, and the tactic is like, just take the free piece. And I don't take it, you know? Like, they have a piece. Ooh, 30 MF, nice. Right in front of you. What do? They sack their, you know, their bishop, and you don't take it. And so, it's like, just take advantage of all of those. Because at our level, every game, there's some blunder where somebody just gives away the knight. They just put the knight on a square that it's just free to take. I had someone like 3 games ago. They just put their queen right next to my knight on a viable taking square. And I looked at it, and then I didn't take it. And I moved like a pawn to defend my knight or something. Corpse explode when? Soon. Yeah, gold dagger. And then I immediately saw it the next move, and unfortunately so did he, so he moved his knight away, or his queen away. But it was like, man, if I just didn't do that, everything would be great. I kind of want to rock some bone spear, but I don't know. Let's wear these. Yeah, let's just keep going teeth. So that's really like such a, you know, crucial thing. Like I play a lot of, you know, really like solid games and crazy tactics and all these things. And then there's a free rook hanging or something. I had another game the other day. Assassin died, yeah. That was very sad. I had another game the other day where I was in this pretty winning position. All they had was this like long hope chance for a mate. And they had a mate in 1 lined up, but I had the square covered with my bishop, basically. The square they would need to get there to get to the mate in 1. So they moved their rook to the square, and I stared at it for like a minute. And all I had to do was just take the rook and the game was over. And I couldn't find it for some reason. I just like forgot. And I was like, dang it, you win. And they mated me. And then right afterwards I looked and I was like, just take the rook. What are you doing? It's awful. What's my current ELO? Like 1475 or something. So sometimes I feel like a 1700 player, and then I go and do that, and I'm like, you know? What do you do? What do you even do, man? True shallow. Thanks, Pack. So, I guess the real answer is go do more tactics.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, there's a U1 there. I don't know if I need it. We got Torch of Iroh. It's pretty nice. Get some energy. One to Necro skills. Why don't I play like that against you? Well, the thing is, I do. But you don't take advantage of it, and then I take advantage of you. Basically, that's the difference. I still make mistakes in my games versus you, but some of them are over your head or something that you just don't pick up on because you're a 1,000 level player. And so I get away with it a little bit. And you also don't create as difficult of positions usually for me either. I mean, that last game we played, you did. But in general, and so that also generally ends up being, you know, a thing. It's easier to play against someone lower rated because they just don't create tricky positions, right? So even when, you know, these people I'm playing against will do like go for that mate in one and I have to take their bishop, you know, their rook with my bishop, like a lower rated player just doesn't even try for it. They don't even try and create that mate in one threat, whatever thing. They just, you know, they just kind of trade the pieces off and get into a position that's easier for me to win, and then they'll blunder at some point. So, you know, and that's something that I've tried to notice as well when I'm playing against Jesse or Anna or whoever, is if you just play a standard position versus them, they're gonna crush you. So sometimes, or a lot of times, I try and create difficult positions that just have a lot of things going on. And often I will blunder, but the position is so complicated, they will blunder as well, right? And so it creates just these really strange, difficult things to deal with, and it's confusing, and it's a very sharp position, and so, you know, it gives me opportunity to, you know, maybe sneak in a win or a draw or whatever. Exactly. So I don't play timid versus them at all. You'll see me do all sorts of crazy stuff. In my first game against Jesse today, I literally sacked a knight and a bishop for a pawn. Did it work? Not at all. It was a terrible sack, and it ended up not working out. But it almost had enough steam to kind of do something, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, her knights were just a little too powerful in the center. But it created a scenario that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, it was a little much of a sack and stuff. Remember when I flagged her? Well, I was winning. I checked afterwards on the evaluation. I was +7, and then I just threw all my pieces at her to flag her, so yeah, I had no qualms with flagging her there. The game was over once I was able to get 2 rooks and more pawns versus bishop and rook there. Yeah, Queen's Gambit was really good. I liked it a lot. But how did I get that position? A +7 position against her? Yeah, she got close with it. I was really surprised considering, like, she had 7 seconds. I was like, oh boy, I really got to just throw everything and try and check as much as I can. I had to commit fully to it once I started. Yeah, like, how did we get there? I started off with a really unorthodox opening against the French to make it a very strange game, you know? Because if I just play straight up into her French that she plays all the time, my chances are going to be way lower. So I got to get her out of her norm pretty quickly and then make the game confusing. Yeah, that would have been cool, Shallow. I mean, I agree. One of the things I really liked about it was the games were actually, you know, were they perfect, whatever games? You know, probably not. But they actually used, like, games and positions that were real. And I thought that was really good. Hey, Ladner. So the players played real openings and made real attacks and all of that stuff. As opposed to, yeah, like what you see sometimes where the pieces aren't even on the right squares and stuff. Yeah, you got the cameo on Billions. I saw that. But, you know, hopefully that also does a lot to bring more women into chess, because that really is one of the, like, sad things, is that chess is not a game that's for either sex, you know? I mean, it's gender neutral game completely. It's not like a sport or something where, you know, it's going to be a lot more difficult for women to compete or something because they don't have the same physical build, whatever. But you just, you know, it's just historically always been such a, there's been a lot of sexism in it and all of that. And so it's just started there. So it's cool that, you know, something like Queen's Gambit maybe try and get more girls interested. The Sin could very easily make it S&T, so yes, I believe so.
I can't carry it.
Oops. You really want to talk crap right now, S&T? You want to get on the chessboard? Let's go. Let's go. I played an unrated game today against a 1200. I didn't even mean to click unrated. I have no clue how it got selected. But it paired me against a 1200 player. And they played the most perfect game ever. And I just have no clue, because I checked their, like, history, and it's not like they were a smurf or anything. My only guess is they were somehow cheating in unrated. I don't like they were seeing something and they didn't want to lose rating points on it. Or I don't know. But it was like, I mean, I played a fantastic game. I played a very good game. But it was one of those slow chokeouts where like they just slightly improved their position. No, they were like 1281. Like I said, their account was like up and down and whatever. But you know, they were rated like 1500 puzzle and like 1050 bullet. Like they were like a normal 1200 account, 1250 account, whatever. And yet they played the most beautifully tactical positional game I've seen in a while. So I'm guessing, no, it was like 50 moves of gorgeousness. Like it was all of those moves that you're like, wow, he's just one step ahead. Maybe getting coached and the coach was telling him what moves to play. That actually would make sense. That could have been the case. Like he had a coach on and the coach was sitting there saying, now, where should we move our rook? Here? No, let's try again. And that's why I was playing unrated. I don't know. I was just like, well, it was unrated, so like, you know. I mean, it still kind of sucks to play against because you're like, geez. But it's not like I lost points or anything. So that's my guess, is he was looking for someone to play unrated while he had a coach. Or he was using an engine, but I don't know why you would use an engine for an unrated game. The coaching theory makes more sense to me. I'm going to believe it. Because, yeah, there was just moves that I was just like, I just don't see a 1200 finding this, you know? Like, I barely find that move. If even. Is cheating common in rated games? It's common enough. Like, honestly, I run into a cheater. I mean, it's not common, but once every 50 games, maybe. It wasn't GG. There's having a good game, and then there's playing like a positionally perfect game in a very strategical position, you know? Like, people will have good games. I'll have good games here and there, you know, all sorts of stuff. But a lot of times it's at the expense of my opponent not having a great game. It's, you know, I had a really good opening that just kind of snowballed, things like that. But not like my end game skills are that of a 1800 or something, you know. So yeah, you can always do that. If you're against a cheater, the best thing to do is just draw the game out. So just play moves that aren't risky, that aren't aggressive, that don't do a bunch of sacking and all that stuff, because they'll be able to handle all of it, because they'll defend perfectly. But just play like Stonewall, you know, move your pieces around, back and forth, shuffle, and just be really strong, and eventually they run out of time. The most obvious thing with cheating, one, besides them making amazing moves constantly, or their history, right? You can always look at their history and see if they win often with very high percentages and play really good lines all the time. Besides those places. And if they ever have like 99% more than one game in a row, then they're 100% cheating. Or they're Hikaru. But what the biggest like tell that I find is they'll play suspiciously at the same speed. Because they see your move, they input your move in the computer responds, they then come back and they play the next move, right? So it takes like 3 seconds a move is kind of what you notice. And so if you see them playing 3 seconds a move over and over, and the biggest tell is when they do it on obvious moves, right? You check them and they have one legal square that they can move to, and they like take 3 seconds to make the move, when it's like anybody else would just make the move instantly because we know that there's nothing else to do, right? Or an obvious recapture, right? You capture their queen with your queen and they still take 3 seconds and they have one piece that can capture the queen back, and it's like nobody else would take their time trying to figure out what they want to do. Now, taking 30 seconds for the move is very different, because you'll take 30 seconds for some moves, but then you'll also take 1 second for obvious moves, you know? You'll pre-move certain captures and lines and things, you know? But with these guys, everything kind of is consistently the same speed. I don't need any of those, actually. And it just, you know, it just gets very obvious as you're playing through the game. But the 99% is also, those are the obvious cheaters, the one who like don't do anything to try and pretend like they're not cheating. But as you get into like people who are a little sneakier, you know, they won't always have 99% because they'll sometimes play like the second best line or whatever, but it's still really good. But 99%, you 100% see super obvious, because even in my games that'll be perfect. I'll play, like I had a game recently where I had 0 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders, whatever. I played the book moves for like 6 moves, and then I played excellent moves or like second line moves, you know, whatever. And the game ended after like 19 moves, and I had like 97% accuracy. Even with 0 mistakes, 0 inaccuracies, 0 whatever, I still didn't have 99% accuracy because I played a slight variation on a line that the computer thought was best. And so it's just slightly different, you know. But that's enough for, you know, it to not be 99%. So for those 99%, you have to play every move the engine always recommends, which sometimes is get very weird, because it'll be like, don't take this immediately, first do this sack so that it opens up the position slightly more, you know, that sort of stuff. So it's very rare that you have like that stuff happen. So, you know, the only time I really get like 99% games is when I'm playing against S&T or something. Sorry, S&T. But the main reason for that is not because I get 99 all the time. It's because in a game where you get ahead so much, every move becomes a 99% move, right? Like, so many more moves become perfect moves to make. And so you just score 98, 99% because, whoa, look at the density in there. Because there's like no wrong move to make. So long as you're not blundering a piece completely, you are still like always trading down, and that's winning, and that's good for you. Wait, that was a dead end in there, right? Yes. Okay. Pretty sure I just admitted I used an engine against S&T. Shh. Gotta do something to win. This is a very dangerous place, yes. Corpse explosion isn't big enough yet. Did I ever finish the Druid or Assassin run yet? No, they both died. Fortunately. Unfortunately. Beetles are scary, man. This is just straight nasty. Best way to farm rejubes in normal? Just killing the boss groups. Killing boss groups, you always get 4 potions, so just trying to get them off of them is your best bet. Woo! Ow. It's not Friday? No, it is not. No, it is not. Really, with these maps, though. Like everyone else, exactly, S&T. Aren't we all? Do I ever plan on playing any PoE? I mean, I've played lots of PoE in the past. I probably have like 600 hours of PoE. Something like that. I haven't played any this year though, really. I mean, I played in like January and February of 2020. I don't think I've played any since then. Current state's supposed to be good though. So I might go bounce into it at some point again. Jesus! Open the door to fanaticism. $5,000 shots. Holy cow. The minimum I've spent on PoE? I think I spent like $100, maybe like $150 on PoE. Something around there. About 100 of that was for skin. Probably. And then like 50 on stash pages or something. I mean, I guess the stash pages came with the... Because you got like the, you know, I bought one of those like packs. And then you get the points as well. And then I bought the stash pages with the points or whatever, so... Maybe a little less. Maybe like $100. Trading was always fun. Ow. I mean, to be fair, 600 hours in PoE is still like scratching the surface of PoE with how complex it is. I know, Turgan. Well, we tried the assassin. It actually went pretty fast. The assassin was moving, man. Assassin was grooving for sure. Well, I don't ever leave it on overnight. So, I know my hours are pretty accurate with it. Stupid fire enchanted beetles, man. Never safe. Never safe from them, you know? No matter what you do. No matter what you think. Did I lose my patience? Well, it was lightning enchanted beetles, so I kind of felt like I needed to just TP. And I was strong enough to TP around, so I didn't think it would be an issue. And then I ran out of TPs, and so I was like, okay, I'll just TP home. And then obviously it was too crowded. So I thought, oh, I'll just Mind Blast and knock them back to make space for myself. So then I can TP home. And then I took 5,000 damage instantly. Way faster than I thought I would with Fade and max res and 50% DR. So kind of caught me by surprise. Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, 19 blunder game. This was just one blunder. That's all it takes in Diablo. One quick blunder. I think we can start going into Corpse Explosion. How did the Druid meet his maker? In the Durance of Hate. Dolls. They were crushing. Yeah, I think the Maggot Lair was honestly the last place I was really gonna be concerned. Like super concerned on the assassin, just because you can just run into a string of beetles and it's all light enchants and you can't do anything. I mean, I could get a lower res wand and really slow my way through it, which maybe that's the better way, but honestly I could totally teleport through. Just running out of teleporting was the issue that we ran into. That was really the main issue. I need to make sure I max that out before I teleport. Because she's strong enough to not go into hit recovery all the time from it. With everything she had. Did I ever finish Hell with a hardcore character? Yeah, tons of times. Plenty of times. I've also lost many, many characters. I mean, the thing is, when you're doing hardcore and you're trying to go fast, or 45 density, there's a lot of ways to die. But if you go more casually, you can, I mean, it's not too crazy for me. Like when there was that one race at the, God, what was that? At the start of lockdown? No, that was like before that. But they had that like first person to finish a Hell hardcore character race. And like that was really fun. And you know, I was able to get through pretty easily. I lost the one character, which was really sad, and then finished the next one, so. Still got that PX Necro. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, like I said, with the rumors of a D2 remaster out right now, I'm kind of just waiting to see if that's going to happen. And if so, then, you know, like, I kind of want to go see if what happens, what changes there, and if it'd be fun to speedrun on that. My shoulders look uncomfortable when I stressed. No, I just always like have my shoulders up, you know, it's just kind of like unnatural. I have broad shoulders and then they're always just kind of slightly raised. Everyone remembers my dirty raid tactics. Wow. Distract the competition. Take them out. Hopefully no D2s reforged. It's not made by the same team, no. Supposedly it's made by Vicarious Visions. This is the current rumors of it all. Terabyte, thank you. Vicarious Visions, who did the Tony Hawk remasters, supposedly is like now under Blizzard in the reorg, and so they're thinking that they did that and let the other team go that did the other stuff, the Warcraft stuff. Thanks, Happy Rose and Terror. Mwah! Kisses to you both. BlizzCon is February 19th and 20th, so we'll know soon enough. But that's Tony Hawk, Diablo, same thing, right? Exactly. That's the rumors. Warcraft 3 Reforged just was over-promised and under-delivered. Easiest way to put it. They did Crash Bandicoot Remaster as well, yeah. So, supposedly, they did good things in the past, and supposedly they are working on the remaster. Whether any of this is true, or maybe they're working on some other thing, you know, for, like, who knows, right? They could be remastering the Lost Vikings or something, and or they could just be moved under there for org restructure and it has nothing to do with it. But this is where we're at. So, yep, all just rumors still. Confirmed rumors, but not actually really confirmed. Just they were like, yeah, we talked to some people that work there. Exclamation mark randomizer should help guide you there. Yeah, this is a density mod. 45 times the monsters. So,
A gift for you. Necro.
Necro. Thank you, Harold. How you doing, bud? Haven't seen you in a tiny bit. Welcome back. Come on. There we go. So regardless, I think it should be an exciting. You get bored of games easily. That's fair. I do with a lot of games. Just not every game. Oh, nice. I never really played a lot of Elder Scrolls. I should. But regardless, I think it'll be an exciting BlizzCon. It seems like there's going to be Diablo 4 news, maybe this remaster news, maybe some Immortal news. I think we'll get a lot of Diablo stuff at the very least. So we'll see how it all ends up. But I'm pumped for BlizzCon. Plus, it's always really fun as like a Diablo content creator, because whenever they have like dev panels and stuff, we get to go in and like ask questions, and that's always the coolest thing ever. You just get to sit down with all the devs and just like, it's you and Riker and Quinn and you know whatever, 10 other people, and you guys just ask all the questions you want and they answer. And that's just like the coolest thing ever. Live grenade, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean they're mostly gonna be targeting Asian markets with it, most likely. When is Doctor supposed to be released? I don't know. Oh, Diablo 4. Probably not for a while. It still seems like 2022 is looking most likely. I mean, we'll probably find more information out at this BlizzCon. Oh yeah, we need that piece. I know, vicious. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. I mean, it seemed like 2022 was gonna be, you know, whatever it is. Like that seemed like it was gonna be the time, anyways. If you had $1 billion, you'd write Llama a big old check to Lasso team together to get a D3 mess we deserve. I would do it. I'd also give you a big mwah kiss. Thank you for the $1 million. Thanks to Bloody. Unfortunately, Elon and Jeff don't stop by the stream too often. How come I don't welcome new people like I used to? With a little welcoming jingle. The good old welcome jingle. You were just talking to Jeff the other day? Yeah? About his big change in position and how he's feeling about it. Is he nervous? It's a little bit ago, huh, Raggets? I have not played Beelzebub, no. Wipe the tears with a wad of hundos. I mean, you could at that point. You do whatever you want, really. I need more gear. Plus the skills gear. Oh yeah, his rice wealth. It's like 1 grain of rice is $100,000. Here is his mountain. Oh God, there's too many of them. And their magic res is high, so it's really hard. This is a zombie apocalypse. There you go, Rebecca. Me too. I'd walk in tomorrow and be like, boss, I quit. Maybe in a few weeks though, still give me a good recommendation in case things don't go well. You know. Oh, I remember that, Euler. He drove like, what, 50 miles or something? Maybe it was further than that. It was ridiculous. true, Rebecca. What is this madness? This is madness. The madness of all madnesses. Oy vey. Alright. Grab mana. I've got some corpse explosion, but it's just such a small radius still. I'm probably just gonna bone for a bit, and then once we get enough like plus to skills gear, shove a bunch of points into it, and then just go ham on some dudes. Let loose, you know. Once we can get it the whole screen. So. I'm ready for it. Rabies Druid. Rabies Druid could be nice here and early somewhat, but then they'll be miserable and like they won't do anything in hell, you know, there's like no damage. But in normal running around, oh yeah, Rabies would be super fun. Good luck, Rebecca. You got this. Moving forward. Ooh, this is hard. Yeah, it's very sad that poison really falls off unless you have D-web and whatever, you know. You need like everything, bramble, whatever, to make it work. Gosh darn it. Got the longest. All right, let's run the edge. Alright, we're edging, boys. Let's go. Uh-oh. We ran out of edge to run. Not good. Not good. Whew. Ooh, buddy. Easy. Oh, God, that was scary. I hope not, sick kid. If it's real, God, I hope it's good. Might make it hard to run though. Good lord. Well, this is going well. Stupid super poison.
Good morning.
It is an honor to serve you.
Okay. Let's do it.
Join my army of the dead.
Since you asked for the answers, here they are. At 5 enemies per minute, 4 hours per day, it takes about 63 days to have a 50% chance to drop Mang Song's lesson at least once. Playing at that rate twice a week for 3 years, there's a 96% chance of finding it at least once.
That hurts. Whoa, there's even more. Is there a command for sub goals? I don't think so. Not a terrible idea. Oh, the Trapson murdered everything. She was fantastic. I miss her. This Necromancer's having trouble, man. He is struggling a little bit. Oh my god.
I am overburdened.
Oh, the damage is so high. Woo. The druid was kind of tough. The assassin was pretty easy mode, and then we died, unfortunately. The necromancer is probably the hardest of the three so far. Good lord. Oh. Just tough. My goodness. Yeah, Pally would probably be tough too. I guess there.
I was beginning to enjoy.
Will I go for the IO doll wand? Probably not, because I'll probably just find a good unique, I would imagine, later.
Hello.
You demand 45 bosses, 45 Duriels. That'd be fun. Finally, Hisara's belt. Been forever. Dun, 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 dun. Got defense and attack rating. Let's go. You know what? I'll take a mantled. Unless it couldn't be Nagel. Did I save quit since then? I don't think so. I think it's mantled. Yeah. Actually no, I've got the FCR mana per kill, so never mind. It's gonna be better. Playing Raceback anytime soon? I've got it saved up and ready. There's no immediate plan of it. Uh-oh. But I'm gonna be using it whenever I feel I have enough skills that I can shift over to a Fishy Mancer style. So I want to be able to just dump like at least 10 points into Corpse Explosion, if not more, and yet still have something that can do some damage. Oh, level 3. Oh boy. Run! Cool. Alright, is the bet still active for which way in the sanctuary? We're out of regions.
This bizarre dimension.
Good day.
Don't know. Tower room, nice. Should be able to make a stealth from down here. Bone Spear in Act 2 isn't that uncommon. We actually get Bone Spear in Act 2 sometimes in speedruns. Not all the time, but it's usually pretty close. Of skills that feel like cheat codes, Bone Spear is not the one I would think of first. Static, Fissure, Fire Trap, whatever, the Wake of Fire. These feel like way bigger cheat codes to me. Fissure being the biggest one, I think. Once you hit level 12, you can just go immediately into Player's 8 and just crush everything. That was a lot of ghosts. There's still more lined up. Arctic Blast, of course. Don't. Hey, true sea shark. I mean, teleport's aight, you know. It does okay. It's like unlocking the source code in the Matrix. All of a sudden, you see everything. It all makes sense now. Would I like to see anything change with the remaster? I mean, I think they have to be really careful if they're gonna change stuff, but some quality of life stuff could be nice. Obviously graphics, but I would say quality of life would be the biggest thing that I'd be okay with them changing. Yeah, if they want to like make the stash a little bigger or something.
I can't carry it.
You know, I think that a lot of people wouldn't be too upset about that. I would love a new expansion. Give me an Act 6, heck yeah. I think that would be a lot to ask, but shift clicking into the stash, sure. Any like commands to like move stuff around, all of those things would be absolutely fantastic.
Good to see you.
Nothing the right portion can't cure.
Yeah, and some people are gonna want them to change nothing. I mean, I'd be cool with it, you know, because stuff like You know, the thing is, yeah, there's all the mods that do those, but like every mod has like some of the ways they do it, and because they're having to mod the game, it's not always perfect and stuff. So it's like, yeah, maybe if we could have someone who, you know, like the actual or whatever developers come in and build certain functionality in, it could be cleaner, right? Like they could probably just build an actual charm inventory space or something that was only for charms. And it just was a separate thing and not like you just have to know that it's there or not.
Good to see you.
Yeah, they lost like some of the original D2 stuff, but it wasn't all of it. I forget what exactly is lost versus not lost and everything. Yeah, and I mean, I'd be cool, like, if stash size was something like, once you complete Hell Bale, your stash size increases or something. You get pages. I think that would be really cool. Because I think it's, you know, the game is actually really nice when you have a smaller stash, especially when you're playing through the game and having to make decisions. But once you get through the game, yeah, I would just give me a bigger stash space. Now I have a lot of stuff I want to put. Yeah, make it an option at character creation if somebody wants a larger stash. Make arrows unlimited. See, that change you could start, it's like not a bad change, but it also really starts to affect stuff. So that's one that they would definitely have to think about. How do they want to set that up? Yada, yada, yada. Do they want that like that or not? Oh, no. 1.0 is great, but also atrocious. More directions in the Arcane Sanctuary. I will quit. I will quit. Where's the corpse explosion? It's coming later. I live for the pain. Shh. Just please don't do it. No pause for single player? Screw that. Pause is life.
I can't carry it.
Online only? Please no. Save and quit comes with a 5-second delay. Bro, that would be brutal indeed too. Do a reaction video to the Carbot videos? I mean, am I allowed to even do that? Aren't I just stealing his content if I'm just playing his whole video and then reacting to it? Everyone else does. Do I know Asmongold? Yeah. I may have watched him, but my mouth is agape, so it's new content. I'll probably just send him a message first. Hey, second way! Lizzie, it's the second way! I mean, the only thing I would really think with the reaction videos that people would be interested to see me doing reacts on the Carbot is because I can tell everybody what all the funny little intricate details are and why it's funny. Because there's a lot of like small things that he sneaks in, you know, that if you haven't played a ton of D2 you might not notice. Are you kidding? It's broken again? He likes watching people. Oh wait, it was down? Where? Alright, well let's just... It's so broken. Where are the saves for this again? Mr. Necro. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, this is Mr. Necro, right? Why is he a nightmare? Oh, there's Mr. Necro SC and Destroyer Mr. Necro. Wait, huh? Oh. Okay. Mr. Necro is just a character that I've speedrun before. Okay.
Good day.
That's why he's a nightmare. That makes more sense. Oh no. You're not gonna tell me the direction? There's gotta be someone I can talk to for the direction, right? Did somebody look? Is it square?
Good day.
I'll take the FCR. Ooh, nice. A ton of D2 you might not notice. Are you kidding? It's broken again? Oh wow, it did open way down there. Yeah, it is square. Good call. Wow, that's like super far down. Yep, it's square. Did Mr. Llama cheat? Never. My character just magically found what he needed. The mod glitched out multiple times on that assassin, so I didn't even think to check around. I figured it was just a glitch with the mod going on. See you in Macabre! What up, my man? How's it going? Oh, Lord! Oh, no, you're gonna kill me, Macabre! Stupid unravelers. Thanks, bud. Hope you had a good stream.
Greetings.
Blessings to you.
Welcome, everybody, from Macabre Stream. My name is Mr. Lime SC, and this is Density Mod. Where the monsters are dense, and my mind is denser. Drop rate is bumped up for uniques. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Woo! Wow. There is not a single square available to get through these crushers here. This a map in PD2? No, this is just the Canyon of the Magi. Very standard map. Oh my god, I want to wade through. There's a hole. Take it. Woo. Good Lord. Nah, drop rate is the exact same. It's just increase. Unique drops actually are increased. Unique and set. But it's the exact. There's no like guaranteed drop for monsters or anything. All that stuff is the exact same. Oh, that streamline of Ghost. I don't even think my Bone Spear hits all of them when they're in that straight line. Like if they're too stacked up, it like just doesn't even hit all of them. Whoa, hello. Massive pile of ghost waiting at door. I know it's literally the point of Bone Spear, but it's like there's too many of them, you know? It's just, the game can't handle 5,000 ghosts all stacked like that. Like, look at that. It definitely is not doing how it's supposed to go. It's like if they share the exact same frame, it just doesn't even work if there's 10 of them or something. Wow, that is so many scrolls. How did I even pick up so many scrolls? It's amazing. Loot filter? Nah. No! Gosh dang it. Assassin looks so much better. I know. She really did. I'm not even getting experience down here. It's just impossible. This character's terrible.
Nothing the right portion can't cure.
And I haven't found enough plus skills gear to boost it up. I really don't want Unravelers down there again. Where's that Unraveler head? Give it to me. Oh my god, it they just don't stop coming. Yeah, it's nice little Amy. I need to break the wall of crushers. I have mana on kill, it's just not enough. Breakthrough. Whew. Is that it below us? No. Crap. Unravelers and Ghoul Lords. That is not the combination I was hoping for. It's a lot of damage. Way too much damage. Move! Run to the well! Ah. Good lord, they do so much damage. You think an army build's better? Do you think my character could even survive an army build? Or like, they'll all just die instantly. I need slain monsters rest in peace. Like, we're just never gonna make it through here. Yeah, we need to not get that monster spawn. I can't do Unravelers in there. No crushers, no crushers, no crushers. Cool. Okay. Gosh dang it.
Good day. Your presence honors me.
Nice. Found the hole in the crusher wall. Golly goodness.
Good day.
Okay, let's go. How many times? I know it's brutal, Puce. This character is really struggling. Crushers and more crushers.
Good day.
We must go through the beetle forest. Nope.
Your presence honors me.
Is it always Unravelers? No. I do have spear and teeth. I only have 2 points in corpse explosion. It's just still. That was weird. I don't know what I got caught on. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It will be a corpse explosion build eventually. Oh.
Good day.
Time to start a different character. Feels like it. This character just needs to get to the end. That's it. They just need to get a few more levels in them. And then it'll be fine. But we just have to get there. That's the main thing. And I swear to God, what is going on?
Your presence honors me.
Greetings.
Hey Kylie, how's it going? What is even going on there? Ugh. All right. I'm ready to just go to bed and start again tomorrow.
Good day.
Erdars, beetles, ghost, ghoul lords, and unravelers. And maybe even like zombies or something.
Potion can't cure.
The odds of this are insane. Unravelers also in my bed. Oh my god, there's unravelers. Alright. We will do Duriel tomorrow. We will just do Duriel tomorrow. Oh, God. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah! Big kisses to you all. Holy cow. Drive me insane with that thing. Oh, have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Good night. Sleep tight. Not the bed bugs. Bye. Bye, you guys.